Hey everybody, back to Minecraft. So, for those of you who have watched my earlier episodes, you remember how long I spent running around trying to get a brown sheep? Yeah. Well anyways. This is my rail station, just to give you an idea of where we are. I'm gonna go follow this, excuse me, and get to my cave, because I have something pretty cool to show, so I'll be right back. Okay, well that didn't really take very long. But this is the entrance to the cave where I built the skeleton trap last episode. And I had mentioned that I was working on something that was pretty exciting and pretty cool. So we're going to go check that out. Because it's amazing. So this is just sort of base camp at the moment. There's not a lot here right now. I kind of cleared out all the iron and diamond that I found in here and took it to my other base. Skeleton spawner. It's right up here. Apparently I forgot to close it off. Anything? Anyways, you can see that it's working. I haven't even spent that much time over here, to be honest. And I sort of built this little thing up so I can just stand here. And then they'll work. So I'm on normal. So yeah. Oh, I can hear them falling in there. But that's not what I'm here to show, is it? Yeah. Believe me, this is one of the cooler things that I've done/found in Minecraft since I've been playing. Skeletons are that way. Mine shaft is this way. Now, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but this is 1.2 now, I guess, right? The lighting underground is really screwed up. And it's been this way for a while. Like, it's daylight down here. You can tell, like, even if I break the torches. Yeah, it's daylight. Not quite sure what's up with that. I originally thought that it was Jeb testing something, and so he wanted it to be light so that he could see, but I don't really know. Anyways, I'm just going to follow this path of torches here, because that leads to epicness. So we got some grass underground. I know that happens, but it's still pretty weird. Okay, so this little thing here, well, let me show you. I was running around in this mine shaft here. If we dig through this wall, we have ourselves a zombie spawner. That's all well and good. If we dig through here, got ourselves a skeleton spawner. And if we dig through here, we have ourselves those horrible little cave spiders that nobody likes. And I found these all close enough together that I was able to wire them up, so to speak, so that they will all gather in the central location at once. Sometimes it takes a little while. It's not perfect yet, but I don't know where my zombies are. Oh, I hear them. They're on the way. Basically, I took the same principles from same principles from my original zombie XP farm or grinder. They spawn, water pushes them, they get taken. Actually, I think the zombies go up here, come around here, and then fall down. And so that gets them to a 2-hit state. Or 3-hit. Like I said, I'm still in the process of working on it, but I wanted to get something out because I've got it finally at a working state. Skeletons are also a 2-hit. And the spiders are the only group that I'm still having a little bit of trouble with. I think I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. The way that they fall right now. This is going to be interesting. They actually fall down there. Because spiders will track you. There are creepers down there. Okay, so I need to put some more light down there. But anyways, they will actually track you through walls. And you know this if you watch any of Etho's videos working with these guys. So what I had to do was put some fence gates there so that the spiders will think there's ground there. They'll fall down 16 blocks or so. I don't remember exactly the height. They'll become a 1-hit, and they won't be able to track me anymore because they're far enough away. The problem is that with the way they're going now, they can actually fall on each other and negate all fall damage. So what I need to do is sort of siphon them off so that they fall one by one. And it shouldn't be too hard. The only problem is that working with these things is really, really difficult. This is the first time... Thank you. This is the first time I've actually worked with cave spiders, and it's way more difficult than you'd imagine. Mostly because they attempt to track you through walls. So, yeah. But, so you'll notice if I'm hitting these guys, some of them are 1-hits, and some of them are full health. So if I use my sword, obviously, they die fast, but it's got a little bit of work to go still on it. But you'll notice in the short time that I've been sitting here, I've gone up almost 2 levels, I think. This thing is very, very fast as far as gathering XP. And it's very cool because, you know, the odds of finding 3 spawners close enough together to do this sort of thing is pretty low. So it's pretty awesome. As far as how it works, I already basically described it. It's the same principle that lots of people use. It's like a mob evader, I've heard it called, and that sort of thing. The enemies spawn, they get pushed by water to a certain location, they swim upwards, and then they fall, taking damage. So that's basically that. Pretty exciting. Maybe it's not as exciting to you guys, but this is going to make... This 40 experience, by the way, is almost completely from just testing this thing. Like, I haven't even been going around. I was killing some zombie pigmen earlier just so I could get some gold. I have a looting sword, so... But, almost all of this experience is just from testing that. So it's a very fast way to get experience. I mean, in theory, it should be 3 times faster than my zombie grinder. So it's pretty awesome. Anyways, there was one more thing I was working on this whole time. The reason I haven't had an episode of my Let's Play up in a while, probably like a week or so, is because I've been working on that stupid thing. And quite honestly, to get the skeleton... That's not the right way. To get the skeletons and the zombies working took me about, what, a couple hours. To get the spiders working took me a very long time because, well, like I said, I haven't worked with them before. So I had to try things, and they didn't necessarily work. And I ended up using sort of a modified version of, whatever, I've got diamond armor. A modified version of, something Etho used. As I often do. Granted, it's still not perfect, but it's a good start, and... Oh look, 2 more brown sheep. That's nice. Anyways, I think it's, for right now, it's good enough. I need to take a break from working on it, or I'm gonna go crazy. And, hello? No? We're good. But, yeah, very, very cool. And, next thing that I will do on it probably after fixing the way that the spiders work. I already have an idea of how I think I can get it to work. I basically just siphon them off into a one block high area so that only one can fit through at a time. And then assuming that I'm able to move them out of the way fast enough, they should all take damage. Equal damage. Still got these guys here. So let's head back to my my original house, and I'll show you guys what I've been working on there. As far as, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fixing the mob system over there. Gotcha. I also have plans to use lanterns to, or lamps rather, to make it able to be turned on and off. Turn on individual spawners and turn them off. I think that if you do it right, you should be able to use 4 lamps to deactivate a spawner if you put them like somewhere in the middle. So I'm probably going to do that. And I don't think it's going to be too too incredibly difficult. I don't really have to make it look pretty since it's going to be inside the spawner. So I won't really have to worry about hiding my wiring or anything. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. And as far as other projects, it's a lot of mobs. I guess that's the desert for you. As far as other projects, I have been doing something pretty cool back at my main house as well. I'll just go ahead and talk about that while we're on the way over there, because it does take a little while. I'd gotten a YouTube comment a while back when I was talking about the iron golems, and how they need like 15 villagers to spawn, I think it is. And that I didn't have that because all my villagers had died from cactus. And so I gotten a suggestion that I should build houses for my villagers, because they'll repopulate. And I'd considered doing that in the past, but I like to make my villages look like they were randomly generated, so I don't like building my own things on them, with the exception of my main house, which I designed very specifically to look like it's part of the village. So what I ended up doing was taking that advice and copying the designs of these other buildings and just sort of expanding the village so it looks like a randomly generated village, just a big one. And it actually looks pretty cool. So we'll be rolling up to that in just a second. Should be right over this hill. So now it's more of an NPC town or NPC city. If you haven't seen those before, watch a couple episodes back. I explain all about those. You can see I've got an iron golem now, and he's sort of going to work here. I have to do something about those zombies. I am on normal, so I don't think they should be able to break down doors. I'll go ahead and head over there. Let's just go all the way down. It's fine. Whee! Maybe I should build a roller coaster. It sort of is a roller coaster right now. I've also been learning about the way to better place these powered rails. This is not the most efficient way. It's just what I happened to do when I built this a while back. Okay. So let's head on up and take a look at it. By the way, my cobblestone reserves are back up. I've been doing a little bit more strip mining. I haven't found a lot of diamond, but I found a decent amount. As you guys know, probably every episode I was enchanting a new diamond pick or something, so I sort of been running out. I've still got over a stack, but I'd like to have more than that. Okay. Go ahead and rest and yeah. Is there somebody up there? I figured it should have been spider-proof. Oh, come on. I got so much string, I really... Oh well. Didn't see me, okay. There we go. Okay, that should take care of most of them. Unless, of course, they run into the town to try and take shade. Okay. So let's go ahead and look around here. Some of these buildings were already here, but the majority of them at this point I built. And they're all pretty much exact replicas of existing architecture. And I discovered something interesting while I was doing this. I was under the impression in the past that when the NPC villagers breed or reproduce, that they only are able to what's up? Like, say the scientist or librarian here, rather, mates with the butcher here. There's a chance that it'll be the butcher or the librarian. That's not actually the case. Aw. How nice. I only had left these guys and these guys, and they reproduced, and I got all of the villager types. I've got a priest over here. You saw the librarian earlier. So the wiki article is maybe a little bit misleading. I wouldn't say it was wrong, because I think that it is more than likely that you will get one of those types. But it's actually possible to get all of the different types just by breeding, say, 2 regular villagers. It sounds really weird when I describe it like that, like selective breeding of villagers. But I think you guys see what I'm getting at here. Because I was sort of wondering, like, so what, I'm going to have an entire village populated by just the regular ones and nothing else? But nope, I have a few priests, a few librarians, some butchers, blacksmiths. So, yeah, pretty cool. That's really all I had planned for today. As far as my next project, I have something else pretty cool planned. But this is going to sort of be a long-term kind of thing. So... I'm full on bones right here, actually. This is what I do when I'm full on bones. I just go down here. Ta-da. Anyways, it's going to involve sort of renovating my walled city or citadel, because the thing looks cool, but there's really not a lot there. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the triple spawner at work. I might have to run a test later on to see how quickly I can actually get to level 50. But anyways, until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode.